Hey founders, today I want to talk about the first step on building that foundation so that you can scale your business. The first foundation we have to build is ourselves. We have to scale ourselves. So I'm going to give you 3 important relationships you need to build or resources you need to have so that you can scale yourself. Let's start. The first one, whether you need it or you don't need it, whether you're self-funded or not, I always find an investor. The reason is, number one, it will keep you professional. It will give you a driver for growth, a driver for excellence. It will give you a different accountability. Secondly, this person can also open doors to different opportunities. And third, the most important in my perspective, it will help you keep your ego in check. Because sometimes as solo founders, we tend to want to bottleneck every single decision. And then somehow the world starts falling under our shoulders, and either A, we start getting burned out, or B, we become tyrants. So in my perspective, the first foundation we have to build is that bring someone to become an investor. And whether you want to build a board of advisors, that person will help you have that sort of like professional and accountability into your own business. Second, it's a lonely journey to be a founder. And there's things that you can't really share with your team. Regardless if you have really, really good team, you have really good managers, even your investor. And so sometimes you need that friend shoulder, therapist shoulder. And so I'm going to call the second foundation, the second relationship you must build, we'll call it mentors. The key for a mentor, try to find someone that's been there, done that. Someone that has that experience, that understands what you're going through. But more importantly, make sure that he's not part of your niche, your industry, right? Because sometimes we're so siloed and narrow, and we got tunnel vision in how things are done because we're very experienced at it, right? But by having someone that's not part of your ecosystem, your niche, they can provide a better perspective. They can provide that creative thinking outside the box. And at the same time, whatever you say doesn't matter because he doesn't know anyone from your industry. And then third, I'd say find a coach. A coach is someone that's going to nitro boost your growth, your learning, because the true cost of business is our mistakes. Whether we're successful or further away from success is the amount of mistakes we make in a business. So hiring someone that can get their hands dirty and be with you along the process so that your learning curve is shortened and you can hit the ground running faster, I would say that's the third most important relationship you want to build. I'll give you perspective. So when most people share that we should delegate tasks, that a true leader will have to learn how to delegate tasks. A small business founder, most of the time, don't have the resources to hire a bunch of managers to come and help them manage the business. And so you're building as you go. And that will take a toll on you because at the end of the day, there's only 24 hours in a day and you will probably not be able to work 24 hours. And so the perspective here is learn to delegate the tasks that you're a master at. And so you can have the time to learn the things that you're not great at. That will give you 2 perspectives. The first one is if you're really good at sales, by the time you hire a salesperson, you can really catch inefficiencies in the system really fast. From your interviews, you will not ask, hey, tell me about your experience in sales. You just literally tell me, all right, sell my product. And you understand whether that person has what it takes to be a salesperson, or you will need to spend more time to train that person. And then you understand whether, that's the right fit. But at the same time, during the day-to-day, most of the sales process will probably have a life cycle. You could take long, and most of the time have some excuses. And so with short and quick questions, you can really catch whether you need to step in and kind of help that person overcome their barriers in that sales process, or That's not something you should worry about, so you can keep focusing on other problems and put out other fires in your company. So delegating based on what you're great at, so that with your coach, you can speed the process to learn everything else you need to learn, so that you're not caught in, I don't know what that person meant. For instance, most of us are not professionals at tax deductions, so we delegate that to our accountants, right? But if we really learn that depending on the accountant, they are essentially working for the IRS and not for you. So they're not willing to be a little more creative towards things that you're allowed to do, and how and what you should be doing, and what kind of premises you should do, right? For instance, if you're a consultant like me, you probably need a car, right? Most of the accountants will say, all right, make a record on every customer visit and we'll pay RS allowed mileage rate, and then you get reimbursed for that visit. But what if you understand the tax laws really well, and then you understand that you can buy 2 cars, right? And then you can buy 1 car under your company's name and it's over 6,000 pounds. You can get extra deductions. And so now you have 2 assets, but one's pre-tax. And then you actually can buy a better looking car, so that when you're visiting your clients, you are perceived as someone a little bit more successful. And so that helps you even grow your business, right? So having that coach to help you pick that learning curve faster will help you move away and chip away last problems, because at every step that you learn things faster, you'll be able to hire someone to come and execute that. It's almost like, as a business owner, we are the persons, the navigators who are going to that jungle, and we're opening the path so that the person behind can see it clearly. And most of the time, that's what we're doing. We don't really have all the vision. We don't know all how the pieces are, but somehow we need to go there and do it, so the guy behind can come and see and believe what we're doing. And so I hope this is helpful. These are the 3 most important relationships I would say every founder must start from day one. Make sure you have a good investor that can potentially open doors, someone that keeps your business professional and give you accountability on your growth. Second, find a friend that can become a mentor that's outside your industry, so that you can always keep your mind creative and you can share stuff that makes you upset during the day and you have no consequences. And then third, hire a coach that will help you nitro boost your learning curve, so that the path for success is faster for you, so the scalability of your business grows faster. I hope this is helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.